This is a fun topic because we do this all the time. We view it as a filler topic, but at the same time, it's a good way to find out what we're doing. And what better time now with a guest than to figure out who he is and what he's into. What are we playing?
Okay.
And I think I want to start with Tyler in a way because Tyler, you've never done this before, first off, but we don't really know what kind of games you're into. You know, I think we know that you like Battlefront.
Yeah,
we
just
can tell
some
from the
dude
stream.
that showed up and played
Yeah, I was
Battlefront.
like, I like Battlefront, bro. But you said that you're a PC gamer, but you've recently bought an Xbox, so I know you might not be playing something right at this moment. But is there a game that you want to play, or is there a game that you're playing? Just let us know. We'll talk about it.
I have quite a few. I have a very sizable Steam library.
Ooh.
And I am definitely, there was a period, college, where I could not afford a new console, so I used what I had, and I had an Apple laptop. I loaded Boot Camp onto it, got Windows 8 for a time, and now I'm at Windows 10, but I can run, like, you know, most of the current gen games on it sufficiently.
There you go.
So right now in my orbit, and I also got an Xbox One recently, and from that I've been playing, I played Destiny, and I have to say, like, picking it up with all of the content in it ready to go is pretty great.
Yeah.
Because you're just there, you know, and like seeing it without actually being harmed by the revamps or whatever happened.
Having to grind through that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, or waiting 2 months for something new to come out.
Right. That
3-4
like,
months.
everything was there and
Yep.
compressed into one thing.
That I agree.
I've been playing Battlefield 1, of course. I kind of
game.
pick it up and drop it. Forza Horizon 3.
Well, how is that?
I've been playing. I actually just completely finished the Hot Wheels expansion.
Oh man, I
Raced
really
it
want
all
to
the
play
way to
that.
the end.
Looks super fun.
It's just incredible. It's just like the adult dream of like, hey, what
Yeah.
if somebody real life style made plastic tracks that I mean, and like the physics in the game, the just the light shining through the plastic and making it glow the crazy orange.
That's
I
awesome.
don't know. It's just nerdgasm me, and of course the car customization. Big fan.
It's like they saw the GTA like stunt, fantastic stunts or whatever that game mode was, and just took it to the next level. Like, what do people like? That's kind of like this Hot Wheels. How do we not know?
Yes, the loop-de-loops are epic.
Oh God!
When you come down off of them, sometimes you're doing like 250 miles an hour.
Oh my goodness!
And then like sometimes if you're not careful, you'll just sail right on off the side.
Oh my goodness!
And I mean, you'll get crazy points for it, but you need to rewind because you'll just not finish the race. And, you know.
Yeah.
I gotta play
sad.
that. I think I'm gonna have to pick up Forza just to play that. I wish it was a separate expansion, like you could just buy it outright.
I do think it would stand alone on its own, but
Really?
you need you can drive all of the other cars from Forza in the game, and that's what I appreciate. Even though it's kind of weird that it's like blending in the world, but it's kind of great at the same time too.
Did you get the Warthog out there, or did you not have that DLC?
I didn't get the Warthog. No, I haven't.
Let's
but
see if I can solve a code. Maybe I can get it to you.
Okay. That works
That'd be
for me.
interesting on a Hot Wheel track, I'm sure.
Hook it up. I
Hook it up.
I definitely lost several races to Warthogs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they do load into the game. I just can't buy one.
Oh, that's lame.
Let's see, what else? On the PC, I played Kerbal Space Program.
Oh, we did that over here. John wasn't a fan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I touch a nerve, John?
Not really.
I just don't think he was
Yeah.
too big on it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot
It
of
seems like it would be very fun, but I don't know. If a game overwhelms me right at the beginning, I'm out.
well,
that game did.
I mean, the game is about failure, really.
Yeah.
I mean, triumph is like really hard to achieve, but it's really great seeing your stuff just fly apart after you've worked so hard to stack it up.
Aw.
And like,
That's sad.
Yep. That's
Well,
what happens.
I mean, I have to do that to keep from just suffering depression from not being able to reach space.
Space in real life.
Let's see. Astroneer. I don't know why. I just like the sci-fi sims.
I heard it was pretty good though. Astroneer was. It's just kind of a lengthy game.
I mean, but it's still early access. It's still like beyond being able to collect your resources and build up some stuff and hit up the atmosphere. Like, there's not too much to it. You know, like development might have stalled out after they launched it,
Yeah.
but like just the feel of the game and the concept is great. I think to me it's better than a No Man's Sky in a way
yeah.
because I guess there's different modularity to it, and it's a little bit more like, I don't know if you guys have ever played what was the game? It was by Sega. on Steam. What was it? The little chibi guys and collecting jewels. I'm sorry, I don't have it right now. Well, anyway, it just reminded me of that. Like cute enough, but spacey enough to just tickle all of the fancies.
That's cool. Yeah, I love the art style of that game. That's one thing I did notice about it when I was looking at possibly purchasing it.
Yeah. I've also been playing, I got Watch Dogs on Xbox free recently. I've been playing through that. It's kind of okay, you know. I mean,
that's a pretty early on game.
Yeah,
right at the launch of the Xbox.
Yep.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm behind. I just got an Xbox One this past December, so
yeah, no,
there's tons of stuff to catch up on, but tons of deals.
You picked the right ones. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Is there anything coming out that you're looking forward to, at least from the E3 side of things?
Oh, I'm very interested in Anthem because honestly, when they talk to me about, when they talk to me, listen to me. I know
BioWare spoke to Tyler.
Yeah.
They called him up
in a vision, in a dream. They basically, like, when I first was learning about Destiny, I was so excited about the lore of the world, the Traveler, the planets, everything involved with that was just so cool, and everybody was saying, oh, your characters are going to be based on frickin' knights, and, and I'm just like, whoa, space knights, like, let's get in on this. And then when I see the whole thing and I see that it's not that seamless, it's a little disjointed experience, and then I feel the depression that I feel with every MMO that I've ever played that walls you off.
Yeah.
And like that, that's why I have some reservations about Destiny 2, even though it's going to be awesome. It looks awesome, but when I look at Anthem, I see something that's a little bit more seamless. I just hope it lives up to the demo.
And BioWare's always been good with the stories, so I would only hope that they could learn from Destiny's mistakes and incorporate that.
And I think that's the Mass Effect 2 team.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah, it's a good start.
Mass Effect 2 was really lore heavy, and I just got sucked into all the crew members' lives. I'm sure as everybody else has.
Yeah.
And who have you had sex with, right? Let me know.
Nobody, Tyler. That's gross.
You haven't tried to hook up with people on your ship?
Oh yeah, every single one of them.
Yeah, right?
I was the evil guy.
You desperate?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anthem was
Renegade, huh?
Yeah. Anthem was the most pleasant surprise of E3 for me because I did not expect to want to play a BioWare game because I've kind of been on them for years. But
did you bring your rocket launcher just for that moment?
My rocket launcher?
Yeah.
Is that like that one guy? Yeah, I've been waiting to use this.
Yeah. I've been waiting to use this.
Yeah.
Been waiting on the demo.
You would just be like, dude, I bought this cool thing. I'm gonna shoot it stuff. That's all you. Just let real people play it.
Yeah, I know, right?
You want to go over here and shoot all this stuff? Yeah. Well, look at this rocket launcher I bought.
It's no big deal.
That's cool.
It looks really good.
Good taste of what you like and what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, one other one, and I would say I'm gonna caveat this because some people, it's Star Citizen.
Oh yes.
So I backed it in 2012 when the first Kickstarter launched, and I didn't touch it at all for like 3 or 4 years. I don't know how long it's been. It's been like 5 years. And then last year, I don't know why, I just got this kick, and I was just like, oh my god, they have an alpha out. And I was like, oh my god. And then I checked out the universe, and I landed on the station, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a better ship. And I gave them like $45 more. but you know what? That is nothing in comparison to what people have given them. And honestly, I'm like a little crack baby when it comes to watching their little development videos.
Oh dear.
And I don't give them any more money, but I just watch them see
It's a cool game
with what they've got. Yeah, I mean, just the technology that they're developing is the same stuff that I was talking about in Destiny. A sci-fi game that's really a freaking universe, something that's not just like atmospheric flight, landing on planets, missions, quests, all of the above, That's what I really want. I want a thorough experience. And I feel like something like Elite Dangerous can't offer that just because of they made their game way too big.
Yeah.
So then it's empty, like No Man's Sky. Also empty after a certain amount. I want something with some meaning to it. So I will wait for that.
Okay.
All right.
Fresh off. Now, I don't normally do this during the live recordings. I don't normally look at comments or anything like that. But this one's from Danny. Danny, the man with the belt, he sent us a Warthog code for you, so you will have a Warthog
You kidding me?
in Forza. So
Thanks, Danny.
Yeah,
I appreciate
Danny's
that.
the man. That's why he's on the cup and he's got a belt, baby. So,
Yes.
that's awesome. Yeah, cool. Thanks for sharing all that stuff
Yeah,
with us.
no problem.
What
I'm
about
ready
you,
to-
Johnny? What have you been playing, bro?
Oh man. Watch Dogs, the first one.
Yeah, you mentioned it, and he had like a look on his face.
I have a very difficult time playing that game because some of the aspects of that game are super good and I love it, but I went through and I finished the main story. I hadn't played it in 3 years. Just wanted to get it over with because I had bought Watch Dogs 2 from Tony.
Oh, that's right. I did sell that to you. didn't I?
And so I heard great things about Watch Dogs 2. I enjoyed playing Watch Dogs 1 to a certain extent. Couldn't play it for more than 2-3 hours because I would get very mad.
Yeah.
Because the driving is terrible.
so bad.
But so now I'm doing the T-Bone DLC and trying to complete that. Once I'm done with that, we'll be moving on to. I don't know if I'm going to be playing. I got the Zelda strategy guide.
You did.
Because I am not gonna look for all that stuff on my own anymore. I'm not gonna use a computer. I'm just gonna sit down in front of this
Just go in
book,
order, right?
open the book up, go to town, and
Traditional.
just beat it. Because I feel like I need to beat that game, and I also need to beat Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Because once October rolls around and Assassins comes out,
October's everything.
Assassins take a good 30-something hours to beat.
Oh, it's gonna be more than that, man. Especially if it's the Black Flag team.
Yeah. So
You best get ready.
I get in these ruts where I have all these games, but I'll play like the same thing with Destiny. You know,
Just the same thing.
all those games came out, and
Yep.
we played
I still haven't played games.
so much Destiny.
So I'm
But I
behind
could
on
have
games.
been playing something else. But I'm slowly catching up. I have completed Far Cry this year, Far Cry 4.
There you
I
go.
wanted to do that. I'll be completing Watch Dogs.
There you go.
Get that kicked out of the door. I probably won't start Watch Dogs 2 right after because I think it's probably going to be Mass Effect. I want to get Mass Effect over because I feel like Mass Effect might be a little longer than Zelda will be. So that's kind of my plan of action right now. But mostly playing Watch Dogs, going in between Mass Effect when I can. Close to being done with Watch Dogs. I enjoy the world. I mean, obviously it's modern, but with some tech increase, and it's just a fun game. The shooting's fun. It's kind of got like a Max Payne shooting kind of feel. So
I'll be interested to see what you think of Watch Dogs 2 because
Yeah.
it's vastly different from when I started up and played.
Yeah.
I like Watch Dogs 1. It's not a horrible game, but I'm with you. It's very frustrating.
It's a fun game. I enjoy it, but I think that was another one where they had issues where I think it wasn't running as well on an Xbox as it was a PlayStation.
Yep.
So
Agreed.
but I guess what I'm looking forward to probably after playing Battlefront tonight, I really
Battlefront 2?
I mean, they did data mine part of it, and I forgot to add this in the news, but they data mined all the, I guess, the vanilla heroes. And it's a pretty interesting cast.
Interesting.
I'm not going to say it because I don't want to spoil anything.
Oh. Don't
It's pretty
spoil.
interesting. They had a couple people that I didn't think were going to be on there.
Oh.
And a couple people that I wish were on there that weren't. But I don't remember this because it's been a long time. Did they say DLC was free for that game?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So the maps and everything are going to be free.
Yeah.
So probably updates. You're going to get the free update with Phasma and Finn.
Just
So
be ready for microtransactions.
Yeah, because it's
It's gonna be heavy.
Yep.
It's gonna be because you can update the way you look, so
Yep.
people are gonna go nuts.
Oh yeah.
But that's fine.
Because
At least
they
it
did it in
doesn't.
Destiny.
At least you're not paying to win. That's all. I
Yeah.
care
That's
about.
definitely the important part.
Yeah.
I just, as long as I know how to frag people and I can
that's
use
all that matters.
all of the weapons to do it.
Yeah. In terms of what I've been playing, I just finished up The Evil Within. I was pleasantly surprised at how great that game was, and I was pleasantly surprised at how done I was with that game. It was so good, but I've never just been on such a pardon my profanity, mind fuck. It was insane, and I was worn down by the end of it. I was just like, I think I've seen enough for now until the second one comes out. I'm good. I don't need the DLC, but it was probably some of the most fun I've had since Resident Evil 4.
Nice.
Which it has a lot of similarities with the scavenging and just the shooting mechanics. So I'd highly recommend it if you haven't played it. I know we talked about it a little bit, but it's worth a pickup. I wouldn't jump into 2 because 2 looks like a lot of the same.
You can't. That's the Resident Evil 4. You have to be standing still to shoot, correct?
No, you can move.
You can move. Okay.
Yeah. You can, and it's, dude, it's like Resident Evil 4 on steroids in terms of how you're killing. And a lot of the enemies look a lot of like similar, but it's just so gory. I was just so desensitized to gore by the end of it. That's why I was just like, okay, let's move on to something else. And so now I'm playing Just Cause 3. It's a little more upbeat. Let's just fly around and blow stuff up.
Yeah.
I like that a little bit more. And I'm trying to play Prey. I just don't know if I can get into it. I thought I would. I'm a big Arcane fan. I'm still trying to 100% Dishonored 2. So I figured I'd jump into Prey and be like, this is great. It's like ultimate Bioshock. And there's similarities, they say, to System Shock, and I never played that game. I probably wouldn't want to play that game, to tell you the truth. It's just like, you know how Bioshock had the hub areas? And you can go back and forth between them. This one has it, but it's just so much more vast, and there's so many different things. You have to like look at emails to unlock other areas, and it's just super in-depth. So I don't know if that's my style of game. I like kind of been guided along a path.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of games I'm looking forward to, Evil Within 2. October is the month of games. Assassin's Creed 2. I'm sorry, not 2, Origins. And a handful of others I'm sure I'm forgetting. But I'm also playing Crash Bandicoot. We should probably stream that. Maybe we'll do that next week. That'd be fun. That game is so cool. The remaster. It's worth buying a PlayStation 4 for. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah.
Right here.
I'm also playing Kingdom Hearts whenever Liz needs help with a boss. Right now I'm facing Riku, and he's a bitch. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yep. Any tips out there?
Yeah, no, they said level up. That's what the tips say. I got all the keyblades. Yep, exactly. But yeah, that's all I had. I mean, did you have anything you wanted to plug before we wrap this whole thing up? I know we got you on the show. If you have any music or just in general, I know we'll get you back on here. So if you have something else going on at that time, we can get that.
Well, first I'd like to credit, even though the meme cracking open a cold one with the boys is male-centered. The suggestion for my number 1 on my list was from my female girlfriend.
Oh, that's
Sarah.
That's sweet.
So I just wanna give her a shout out. She is my humor sidekick and everything sidekick. So thank you, Sarah. And another thing, I do have music. We have a band called Neon Black, and you're welcome to check us out. We're on Bandcamp. 3 N's on Neon and 3 B's on Black at .bandcamp.com.
I'll put the link in the description.
Yeah, we have some demos. By no means it's polished work, but we're working towards our first album.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and finally working towards it because we've been together for quite some time.
I mean, I saw your show. What was that? 2014, 2013?
Yeah, it was probably 13.
It was 13. Yeah, it was a while ago.
We've been a band for a while, but we really have built a repertoire of songs, and beyond the ones I think there's like 4 or 5 on the demo release, but there's going to be a lot more greater final ones that we're working on.
That's awesome.
Aside from that, I mean, I really don't. Oh yeah, I have. If anybody's interested in local Nashville live music, I have a channel that's called Intimate Moments TN. That's on YouTube. We have some local people. Haven't done so much recently, but some interesting things in there that would probably challenge your musical interest if you wanted to take a dive.
There you go. I'll put that link down there as well.
Yeah.
For all of the parts in the main podcast. So
yeah,
if anybody's over on the audio side, come on over to the channel and click on those links if you want to check them out.
Yep. One other thing, I am producing a electronic and circuit bending DIY type festival in Nashville called the Circuit Benders Ball.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so it features a lot of people, including chiptune acts that are going to be coming to Nashville in August, I think August 25th through the 27th. And you can check it out at circuitbendersball.com. Much more than circuit bending involved here. Lots of really glitch visual type stuff.
I've seen some of the stuff that he's done in the past.
Yeah.
It's cool stuff.
Very, very neat set of folks to be involved with, and very interesting art coming from them. So I'm a weirdo.
No, you're not a weirdo. We all have our passions, and I mean ours. We obviously all love video games, but we also have our side things that we love too. And you have a vast majority, and I think that's awesome.
Well, it's good. Yeah,
You
and,
got
and video
everything
games
drawn.
can tie in that. I mean, you could make a crazy interactive art experience with a VR rig. You know?
Oh yeah.
That doesn't have to be a game. I mean, they have that one Sculpt program where you can literally just make 3D models right in front of you.
So cool.
You know, that's like
VR
that's
is
the
amazing.
future.
It sure is.
I had to touch on that.
That's no problem at all.
Well, thanks, y'all.
Yeah, man, I'm happy that you joined us, and we're gonna have to get you back, man. Especially maybe around the festival time and all that too for the little show that you're doing. So.
Oh yes, end of August.
End of August. Well, let me wrap this all up. If you did not know, this has been the Game Misconduct Podcast, episode number 39. You can download it on all podcasting services with the exception of Spotify every single Monday, sometimes Sunday. Actually, it's going to probably be Sunday. 3 o'clock Sunday. Look for it. It'll be in your RSS feed at some point, but definitely there by Monday. We also release it in video form, parts 1 through 3, Monday through Wednesday each week, and then the full video on Thursday. We're also over on the social medias.
Yeah, we are.
We have a Twitter account. Which one is that?
It's at Gamer Misconduct.
Johnny runs that.
I do.
Yeah, it's actually pretty awesome.
Johnny played at.
Yeah, Johnny got the dank gifs,
Johnny
dank
played.
memes. And what is your Twitter handle, sir?
Mine's Johnny Pickles 89.
That is below him right now. And do you have a Twitter? Do you use Twitter? You want to plug your Instagram, or
I don't have a Twitter.
you can do Instagram if you
I
want.
have honestly, my Instagram is full of plant and gardening photos, so that's my other life.
He's a botanist.
I'm a friggin' hippie, dog. No, don't let the hair fool you. Or do actually, but no, I don't really have that much of a presence. I'm just glad to be a part of what these guys are doing because they work really hard here, and I've seen the work behind the scenes. I helped Tony with a little audio stuff like before this was even a thing, and it's
Tyler heard it every single week. I'm like, how can I do this, and this, and
yeah. But I mean, to see it now, to be in it, really is just great, and I'm glad that you guys are achieving what you wanted to. Just glad to be a guest.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna have to, like I said, we gotta get you back, buddy, so you can join us for more. You can see the whole thing unfold some more. Mind blown. So yeah, just check out the links that we put in the description for Tyler, since he's not gonna do social media and all that. And mine is at Tony Crossno, and everybody else's is down in the description as well. But that's pretty much all we have for this week. If you have anything you want us to talk about, or touch on, put that in the comments over on the YouTube channel. We are also reviewing a movie next week, next Friday. Well, are we doing Foreign Film Friday, or are we going to do it on the podcast? We said podcast. We can switch it to Friday if we want to. To be determined. We're reviewing My Name is Khan. We're going to sit down and watch that this weekend, I think that was the plan. One day. But yeah, so keep on the lookout for that if you were here looking for that as well. But yeah, this has been the Game Misconduct Podcast, episode number 39. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you next week.